Welcome to the Blokes podcast. I'm Adam.
And I'm Greg, and we sit down once a week to shoot the breeze. We chat about anything and everything. Sports, films, drinking, politics, music, etc.
So sit back, crack open a beer, and enjoy.
Okay, hello.
Hey mate, how are you?
Bloody great. Bloody good, Adam. God, I feel like I haven't seen you boys in an age.
Oh God, it started. It has been. It's been a little while, not as long as it usually is. It's actually just been 24 hours, dear listener, because for the first time ever, I've screwed it. I've screwed it well and truly. Recording the podcast yesterday evening. We get about, I don't know what it would have been, like, I don't know,
at least half hour in.
Yeah, at least half an hour to 45 minutes in, and I realise I'm not recording anymore, which was a big problem for an audio-only podcast. We had to pull the plug and start again today. So welcome back to the ye old Prince's Elbow. This is the first time a session has actually gone over 2 days.
2 days.
It's a first.
This is a heavy one. This is a lock-in.
The ultimate lock-in.
The doors were barred and no one left or came in for 48 hours.
We just sat here in silence.
Yeah. Until recording. Yeah, there's no point in speaking unless it's being recorded for the enjoyment of listeners, is there?
Exactly.
I was thinking about this before we started, just quickly. Like, I thought of all the people we've had on guests, me, you, and then obviously we got Pete here still with us. I really didn't think you'd be the one to screw up.
No, neither did I. I was on my high horse the whole time. But it was me who screwed it up. I'm sorry, everybody. There's always one. But at least now it's out of the way in it now. Do you know what I mean? It's
that's it.
Yeah.
The fact we got this far without doing it, like, I'm impressed. So,
Can I just double check? You are recording now.
I am recording, and I'm watching it. I've got the you guys. Your video is on like small screen. I'm just literally watching the recording, checking it's going. But yeah, so where were we? Let's start with a quick drink, eh? What you drinking, Pete?
Good old fashioned Builders, Yorkshire Gold. I know it's late. It's too late for caffeine, but sod it.
You're pushing the boat.
You're a rebel, mate. You are.
I know. I'm at that age now where it's like, oh, no caffeine after 4. Like,
yeah.
I'll be buzzing all night.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? I'm the same usually, unless I'm on holiday. Yeah. Then I can just, if I'm in Italy or Spain or France or somewhere where they drink espresso like late into the night.
Yeah, but don't forget they sleep in day though. So
that's true. Yeah, they've got messed up sleep patterns, haven't they? Because they I don't know when they sleep because they stay up so late and then they get up so early to be on the fish market or, whatever in the morning. And they're like, they must only get 4 or 5 hours at night. And then they have the siesta, obviously.
They all look haggard, though. By the time they get to about 45, 50, they're like, Jesus. Because they just haven't slept. Like, they're like ridiculously tanned, look. I'm talking majority. Obviously, you get a few worldies. But, a lot of the time, it's like the bags under their eyes. Jeez. Belly out. Like, Christ.
It kind of, with sort of, Mediterranean Europeans, they kind of, it's like they flick a switch, don't they? They look incredible until they get about, I don't know, late 40s, 50, maybe 50. And then it just flips. You just flip into like old Italian nonna sitting by the side of the road smoking a fag. There's no middle ground. You go from Miss World to old Italian nonna in the Mediterranean.
The Latin community are the same because my missus is Latina. And the same thing. It's like, world, 50, boom. Like, it's like, where the hell did that come from?
Whereas we in Britain just look terrible for our entire lives.
We're consistently poor.
Yeah, exactly.
As a nation.
I like it consistent, though. I like it, the fact that we're consistent. I think that's something to...
I know what you mean. I like the fact that you've got to work for it. You've got to work to find someone attractive.
You've got to really look.
You've got to really have a personality.
Ones, haven't you?
You've got to really have a personality, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Because let's face it, everyone's looks goes.
Yeah. Very true. Speak for yourself, mate. I'm going to look young forever. I'm going to do a... Christ, I'm trying to think of an example now. I was going to say I was going to say Jenna, but anyway, never mind.
Jenna.
I'm trying to think of another guy that's like had loads of work done. And you think of a celebrity bloke that's
Stallone.
Just like, Stallone.
He's had loads of work done.
Yeah.
He doesn't look bad. He just looks more and more Stallone, doesn't he? Like his features just get more like him the older he gets, don't they?
I had no
He looks
idea
more like
with
someone
him.
wearing a mask of Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
Like for Halloween. Like,
So he's an interesting one because I think both of you told me to watch Rocky because I'd never seen it. Well, definitely you, Adam. And I watched it. I didn't like the film. Hated the film. But I thought, I'll sod it. I'll look into Stallone because I was always an Arnie guy. Like, Arnie was the one. So, but like, his little his face. I thought he's just had terrible surgery, but he was. Do you know why his face is like that?
Yeah, wasn't it when he was being born? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think, didn't they use
forceps.
the forceps? That's what they're called. Yeah, and I think they sort of, I don't know, they caught a nerve or something. So
Yeah.
I was surprised in Rambo. It sounds like he's trying to hide it.
Yeah,
Massively in
For
Rambo.
sure.
Like he's just trying to sound as normal as possible before obviously he was super famous that he can get away with just sounding the same in every single film and not really changing, which is fine.
Adam,
But,
does Greg know the Columbo story?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Columbo story. Go on then. What?
So we're in a van on the way to a gig somewhere in like
world.
rural Spain or somewhere, the backwoods of nowhere, and we're playing. Aren't we playing some sort of game like guess the character or something like this? And we're talking about best Arnold film or something.
Yeah.
And Pete's like, oh yeah, my favourite Arnold film's that Columbo.
No. No, I said Twins is the greatest Arnie film ever.
Right.
or Kindergarten Cop. And then I said, I've never seen Columbo. And everyone's looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about?
And we're all just thinking about just one more thing.
Yeah.
I've never seen Columbo. Everyone says I should watch it.
Like, what are you on about? We're talking about Arnold films. I love it.
Mate.
This is classic Blokes podcast. Just talking about things that we know absolutely nothing about with like sort of medical certainty. Brilliant. But yeah, great film, that Columbo. I love it when Arnold carries that tree. Really good. Yeah. So you're on the builder's tee, Pete. That's sort of giving me little flashbacks of something that happened earlier today. I had a plumber come round to service the boiler. Right, that's all fine. But you know what it's like. Plumber comes round and it's all of a sudden it's into full-on bloke mode. Like, I've got the baseball cap on, I'm giving it all this, hey up mate, how you doing, blah blah blah, did you see the match last night, all this sort of stuff. Bloke comes in and he's like he's a proper tradesman, proper tradie, no fucks given. And it's all going all right until he asks for a coffee, and I think, oh Lord, we're going to have a problem here, because I don't have any like Maxwell House.
I tell you what, this is where your emergency Nescafe comes in handy, mate.
That's true. I should keep a bit of something. What's your favourite, mate? Nescafe Gold.
Nescafe Gold. I think it's like a 5 out of 10 strength.
Right.
Simple.
Classic.
It is good. That's my go-to instant for sure. It's good.
Well, I wish I had it today, because I realised quite quickly that the only thing I can make him is like a flat white, basically, something a bit poncy,
with like full on like latte art and like.
So I say to him, mate, I'm like, sort of a cappuccino-y sort of frothy thing. Is that all right? And he looks at me, gone out like, yeah, I guess it's fine. I start making it. I'm frothing the milk, and I go to pour the milk in. I'm like, oh Lord, the only thing I can do is a heart. So,
but I'm going to stop you right there. Why do anything?
Yeah, that's what I was
he's a
gonna say.
tradesman.
Yeah,
he's a, you know what I mean? He's not looking at his hands going, oh Christ, I should have tied him my manicure up. You know what I mean?
Can I also
don't
suggest
care.
one other thing before we get to the latte art? A couple of questions. Why are you frothing the freaking milk? Just pour bloody milk in.
Greg,
Because
you're so right, mate. You're so right.
well, I'm in the zone. I'm like, I've got.
What are you doing?
It's a
Even warming it
ritual.
up?
Just cold coffee. Just
Black
cup of
coffee,
cold
bit of milk in it, good to go.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
you're probably right. Looking back, I probably should have just done him an Americano, basically.
I think
but,
you thought it way too much.
Yeah, but yeah, so I make the latte art, make him a heart. I don't do it too well, obviously, because I don't want to, I don't want him to think that I'm in love with him.
Oh God,
yeah. But I think he enjoys it, and no words were mentioned. But I got out of there quickly, turned the TV up, footballs on full blast, like trying to get some man points back, basically. But yeah, I think it was all good, basically. Moral of the story: get some Maxwell House in just for your plumber.
Yeah, that's it. It's important, mate. You know what I never have is tea in my house.
Do you know?
What?
I never drink it, and the missus doesn't drink it. So
what about like
some...
a collection of teas, like peppermint or chamomile, or
she,
Earl Grey? Or
she drinks peppermint and green, so we got that.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, again, I'm trying to relate to Adam here. Like, imagine a plumber comes in, the last thing I want to offer them is a peppermint tea.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I have, not that I make a habit of having tradesmen round, but we had a new kitchen round. We had a new kitchen fitted last year. We had new blinds fitted. We've had quite a few jobs, doing the house up and that. So we've had tradesmen round, and I'm from the same place up in the country as Adam, which is Midlands. But like, as soon as a job of work comes round, I am full on Dick Van Dyke, Mary Poppins. All right, mate, what can I get you? Wait, cup of tea, I'll take it. Milk, sugar, right, do you want some water? What? Yeah. And it's like straight away. No, he knows where I'm at. He knows I'm not Cockney, but he just goes with it.
Yeah. Greg, you saying that you don't drink tea?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I always bring things back to James Bond, but James Bond says that tea contributed to the downfall of the British Empire, and that it's just like grey sludge, basically, and he will not drink it. So yeah, I guess you get some Bond points for that one, basically.
Sorry, Bond doesn't drink tea?
No, not at all. No. Only coffee.
Nah, I'm not having that. That's rubbish.
I don't think Fleming drank tea either. He hated it. So
what kind of British man is he?
Well, yeah, an individual one. Forges his own path, like our Greg.
Progressive, ahead of his time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Mate, tea's overrated, 100%.
That was woke back then, not drinking tea.
Yeah, exactly.
He was the SJW of his time.
I think we can all agree one of the things Ian Fleming was woke.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple of books in there that we could reference, I'm sure. That might have a couple of issues. Yeah, we'll not go there, but...
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Down.
So, boys, I know we started talking about it a little bit last night, but I want to talk about Euros quickly because Pete and I are sort of... we're spending a lot of time watching Euros at the moment because, gigs are few and far between, so we're watching a lot of TV. And there's been some great matches so far. I'm so keen. England are going to win it, 100%, no doubt in my mind.
It's coming home.
Yeah, always. But I watched the Wales game today, Wales-Turkey, and it was a blinder.
Mm-hmm.
But
was it?
Yeah, Wales won 2-0, but Gareth Bale took one of the worst penalties I have ever seen in my entire life. Listeners of the show will know that I have a very strong opinion about penalties, and Gareth, I knew he was going to screw it up as soon as he walked towards the ball because he did the little twinkle toes Fred Flintstone rubbish, and I was like, no.
Fred Flintstone, brilliant. It's kind of like anthill mob, kind of where you're running but you're not moving anywhere, kind of.
Yeah. Steam coming up his feet.
Yeah.
But obviously he just belts it way over the crossbar, like so far out, and it just blew my mind. But to be fair to him, he's one of these players a bit like Ronaldo, isn't he? That's like, no matter what they do, you can always rely on them. They're just like world-class players. And, Ronaldo played his socks off the other day, played some incredible stuff, and Bale was the same. Like towards, second half of the second half, he was absolutely on fire. Fantastic game. So yeah, I reckon Wales they might cause an upset. I'm not going to say they're going to win it, but Wales are one to watch. Basically, I'd say for a little outside bet, maybe if you're having a flutter.
Yeah.
What about you boys? Which games have you been the best so far?
Oh, the Holland game, was it yesterday? Day before?
Oh yeah. Couple of days ago.
Monday, yeah. No, Was it Sunday? Yeah, sorry, Sunday. It was Holland-Ukraine. And Holland were 2-0 up at half.